Alright guys, today we're going to talk about this. Video cards. Not this one in particular though, because this is an R9 280 with 3 gigs of RAM. That was my first video card that I have in my current PC, which now of course has the R9 390. I've been wanting to upgrade it, but it has been proven pretty, well, tiring to be honest, because every week it is the same deal. Because every Thursday, that's when the AMD.com drops their new video cards, and every single time I try to get it, this happens. It's a scooter, but okay. No, not that one. Dude, this is nuts. A bus. That one. That one. That one. Is he gonna let me now? No. Nope. That's all you get. No confirmation, no nothing. I wish this was a 6800 XT. Of course it isn't. And the last card that I tried for was a 6700 XT because I figured I would have a bigger chance of getting that one. Of course, it didn't matter what I tried because I didn't get any. So yeah, I'm pretty frustrated at this point, and I think a lot of other people are frustrated as well. And I just want to make this video to kind of talk about it, because if I don't talk about it, keep it bottled up, I just don't want to do that. I want to put it out there so people can share their experiences with me trying to get video cards. And for me, this is the only option, AMD.com, because all the partner AMD cards are insanely overpriced. Like the 6800 XT, the XFX Merc. I think that one is now MSRP $1,050, but the reference card for the 6800 XT is $650. So that's $400 more. So personally, I could see like $200, right? That would be kind of fair because they have to put their whole cooling solution on there. They do some tweaking, some tuning with their software and stuff like that. That's fair, but a full $400 that puts that price above that of a 6900 XT at MSRP, which is $999. If you can get it for that at AMD.com, which is, well, I showed you earlier, freaking impossible for the regular man, because I think they got a bunch of bots trying to get that in there. And I think that is also the reason why the partner AIBs have just jacked up the price. So these prices, they're just way out of control. And I think that the partner AIBs, they looked at this stuff and went, hey, you know what? These scalpers are charging so much money, but these people are paying it. So we got to jack our price so we can use the tariffs as the excuse to jack up the price of our product by another $200. Because I think the original MSRP for the Merc 6800 XT was $850, and now it's $1,050. That's just crazy money. $400, $200 I can see, but $400, that's just crazy because it's over the price of a 6900 XT MSRP, because the MSRP on that card is $999, which is still a ton of money. Like the 6800 XT is like the sweet spot. That is the card that I personally have my heart set on. The 6800 XT is just the perfect card for me. That would be the perfect PC build for me. But, of course, it is not happening. And the whole reason why we're in this situation is because it's freaking scalpers. And the retailers, they ain't helping either. Newegg, they got the shuffle. But most of the times, these nicer cards, they get bundled with stuff they can't sell. Like motherboards, which I don't want that motherboard. I want an ASRock motherboard, none of the other stuff. I don't want the Asus. I don't want any of that other stuff. I want an ASRock motherboard. And not the expensive ones, but the more middle ground or the lower ones. Because I don't really care about having the best motherboard, having the best memory. I just want to have a nice build for my PC, just like I built this one 7 years ago. Although I didn't build this one, technically it came from freaking CyberPower PC, but the entire thing was rebuilt after I got it like 2 years in because the power supply died on it. And that's when I changed my video card too, because I thought it was originally the video card meant to be the power supply. So my cable management is also not on point. That's all before I started watching all these YouTubers build their PCs and go, oh, so I could have routed a cable like that. Interesting. Of course, I'm not going to touch it anymore. I will swap out a card, a video card, no problem. Because I definitely want to do that. If I get my hands on a GPU, I'm going to stick it in this old thing and see what it can do. But I'm not going to try to rewire it. I'm not going to try to take it apart and put it back together again because it works now. It's old. Don't want to mess with it too much. If I have a video card in hand and I do, for some odd reason, bin that PC while messing around with it, I can build myself a new one because processors, motherboards, cases, PSUs, those are all very easy to get at this stage. GPUs, that is the big problem. And that is where it just blows my mind that after months of trying, I still do not have a GPU in hand. And I can understand these people paying out the nose from a scalper or from Newegg, taking that bundle even though they truly don't want to. But, you know, it's almost getting to that point. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. I wish I had a hookup somewhere, like someone that is like in the business that could give me a hookup. Because I know some people that have gotten video cards that way with a hookup. That would be great. But, of course, I'm not in that position. I'm in a position that everyone else that is probably watching this video is in. We don't want to pay over MSRP for our cards, so we are constantly trying to get our cards from AMD.com. We're screwed. Collectively screwed. Now, when is it going to improve? I don't know. I was thinking July. But now, with the availability, I don't know, man. I think the rest of the year is going to be boned. Just going to have to be lucky. It's a roll of the dice. Because every time you try to get one and you're getting through the checkout process at AMD.com, 503, baby. We're out of here. Anyway, that is all I want to talk about right now. I don't think you're going to enjoy this video at all because it is just a freaking crap show right now. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to have a card. I want to have a card so I can game and I can actually create some content with it too, because I think it would be cool to see what this old rig can do with a current gen card and how much my processor is bottlenecking at 1080p. Because if I have a 6800 XT in that PC, I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Like, is it going to harm game ability? Can I even record anymore because it's taxing my CPU to 100%? It's going to be very interesting. Anyway, as always, hashtag game for the sake of gaming. And I will see you guys on the flip side. And let's all hope that we can get a GPU in our hands soon so we can build our next rigs. Because if you're smart, you're not buying anything else. Because everything else is a cakewalk compared to getting your hands on a GPU.